4 CDs, Lucid? You're a maniac. Over dial-up? How long would that take? Right? You're thinking standard CD size is what? 650 megs. Times 4. That's what? 2,600 megs? Brother. That probably took forever. I used to download Xvid movies on BitTorrent when I was in Japan because they only had dial-up on base, and that took a bit. All right, let's try this new game, Loco Motive. It's a point-and-click adventure game. The story is someone's been murdered, and we have to find out who the murderer is by examining clues and interrogating people. I had a lot of MP3s and Oh yeah. I was in Japan during the Napster days. I had Napster, I had LimeWire, I had BearShare, I had FrostWire, I had it all. At the time, I was a professional couch surfer and was never home, so I just let it download all the time. I honestly think it took about a week. Then, of course, it was missing one RAR file. Yeah, same thing. I would set up some sort of download when I woke up in the morning, go to work for 8 hours, come back, and it'd be mostly done. All right, let's see if this captures correctly. Ooh, that's loud. I'll change the volume in game. Do I actually need a controller? I was going to. You know that giggle? Is that good? Maybe the sound effects are too loud. Yeah, that's pretty loud. I think that's better. Chucklefish? Yeah. Who else makes... What else does Chucklefish make? We'll try that. Voices, sure. Apply. Video, windowed, yep, all that. Gameplay. Camera sway, how about off? Or let's do low. Flood effects, distortion effects. Hold. Noir mode. Okay. I guess black and white. It is. I thought they were dead, but they're a publisher. Yeah, I've seen Chucklefish before. I'm on desktop speakers and have aging Rockstar ears, so I'm bad gauge on volume. Yeah. I'm just like looking at the OBS volume. If it's like consistently in the yellow, I'll bust it down. I want it like just below yellow. Yeah, I think that's good right now. All right. Let's start this out. Oh, you know it's not even capturing. Jesus. Guys, where were you? Capture a specific window. Makes me want to wag my hand. It reminds me of, do you remember the band, ska band, Cherry Poppin' Daddies? Zoot Suit Riot? That's what it reminds me of. Alright, let's see if this works. There we go. Zoot Suit Riot. Riot! Throw back a bottle of beers. Yeah. Hold on. Jesus, it's fucking loud. Brother. Hold on. Let me just bust this down a little bit. That's okay, I guess.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Vibration.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Thank you all for coming. You know me as the aging heiress of the Waldbahn Empire. But there comes a day for everyone when you know your time is up. I've long desired to leave my legacy in good hands, and after much deliberation...
Hey, Eli. Locomotive. Murder mystery on a train.
It looks like we're approaching a tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all day. Ahem! After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Heavens
Auntie!
above!
No!
Wait. It may just be a flesh wound.
Ooh. I want to say heavens above. I want to use that.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
This stinks, Bailey. It's got the unmistakable musk of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law.
Listen, Arthur. You're accused of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
Do I really need to use a controller? Oh, let me try not. Let me just put this to the side. Rockin' than Johnny Bravo here. Yes, yes he is. How have you been, Eli? What have you been playing lately? Yeah, I think that's a good volume. Yeah. I'm an estate lawyer. My clients have to pass on eventually.
I'm an estate lawyer. My clients have to pass on. Eventually.
And how many more have to die on your watch before that lust for murder is satiated?
The animation's pretty
There
good.
you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Kid, are you blind? We're trying to create an atmosphere here.
Just thought I'd check if our guest needs anything.
Our suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for you. Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea!
Get out, kid!
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy has thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont?
Exercises?
I am confident.
Oh god.
I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back.
Run. Run.
Looks like I'm chained to the desk. What do they take me for? A common criminal?
Huh. I've been recently playing a lot of Jimmy Eat World and a bit of Amberlin on the guitar, that is. I know Jimmy Eat World. I think, one Amberlin song. The water ever begins your time. Yeah, Feel Good Drag. Yeah, that's right. That's probably the only song I know by Amberlin, but I know a ton of Jimmy Eat World. Yeah. Great song. Great song. Did I beat Planet of Lana in one stream, Creature? No. That was my second stream. Yeah. Great song. No, Planet of Lana was about 5 hours. 2.5 hours each stream. I beat it towards the very end. Okay, left click, right click. This game
those
has
keys would unlock these shackles.
some very good animation and some very good artwork. Can't reach it, right?
I wonder if they'd unlock these shackles.
In terms of games, haven't been really playing much. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. Single player, I've been playing this first-person Cthulhu alien type game called Scorn. It's okay. Visually, very, very cool, but I just don't think I'm a first-person gamer type of person. Hold down return to highlight interact on objects. Or, delete? What is that? What is that supposed to be? Tab? Enter. No. What are the controls? That's enter, right? I skip dialogue, pause. Okay. Back. Hold down enter. This is not working. Weird. That is... What is that? There's nothing else I could be besides enter. I'm holding on to everything. I don't know what that is. What is this button? You see me and D in voice chat playing Monster Hunter Wilds all the time. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it came out, what, 2 weeks ago? I was not on yesterday, Creature. I was on Monday. Yeah. You can watch. I mean, I have it highlighted on Twitch, but I also upload everything to YouTube. So, yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays. VOD says yesterday. Oh, VOD says yesterday probably because I created the highlight video yesterday. But if you look at the actual stream, that was... Wait a minute. Am I lying to you? I might be lying to you. No, I'm not lying to you. I definitely played Monday. Yeah. I probably created the highlight yesterday. I usually create it right after I'm done streaming, but I may have forgotten. Or maybe Twitch just took forever making the highlight video. Speaking of first person, my friend sent over RoboCop Rogue City. It's an incredibly good time. I've heard a lot of good things about RoboCop. Yeah. I like the movie. The documentary on Prime was great. Yeah. It's just another one of those, like, it's a first-person game. I'm sort of interested in playing it, but, like, way, way, way low on the priority list. Dude, how do I... Yeah, I don't... What is that button? Oh, wait, is it... No, it's not the arrow keys. What is this? Highlight all objects. Am I stupid? What is that? That's enter. That has to be enter. That looks like enter. I've been playing a bit of Ultra Kill, but that's usual. The game got a big update. Shift? No? Got a big update yesterday. I don't think I know Ultra Kill. Unless, like, the Discord overlay is fucking with things. I mean, I could just process of elimination here. Let's just go through the buttons. Something's going to highlight things. That's inventory, obviously. Oh, oh, there we go. That's tab. That is tab. Okay. Found a secret stage in Vampire Survivors last night. I still need to play more of that, but I only want to play it co-op. It's kind of a budget title, but it's blown away with how true it stayed to the RoboCop universe. I wasn't expecting much. Yeah, I've heard very good things about it. I'm not like a super fan of RoboCop, though. Is that still enjoyable?
Oh, those keys are tantalizingly close.
Voice acting's really good. Now I have hidden pickup showing in the matches. Yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff I need to do in Vampire Survivors. Now, okay, so it's tab. Got it. Flip the light switch.
Looks like Lamont won an award. It's a level 3 in athletic prowess.
I don't think you need to be a super fan, but I think it helps. Did they get the original RoboCop actor to do the voice? They did a RoboCop reboot. Yes, but it wasn't good.
It's a photo of a very large Lamont behind the wheel of a very small car. Looks like Lamont won an award. Third place runner-up. Most Improved Policing Award.
Both actors. Awesome. Enjoy the breeze.
Oh, that's better.
I've tried Vampire Survivors a couple of years ago. It was good. I'd probably enjoy it co-op. Yeah, the only problem with Vampire Survivors is it doesn't have online co-op. So you have to do Steam Remote Play or, what I've been doing the last couple of times is having people over. And I put it on my Steam Deck, and I have 4 wireless controllers, and we just play couch co-op. That is a lot of fun. Taking this fan.
It's a bunch of guidebooks on interrogation techniques.
Having people over.
Hammer
Yeah.
and chisel.
Yes, Paul.
Get your suspects squealing fast with the patented Dirk Chiselton methodology.
Call for help? Sure, let's try it.
I now regret never memorizing anyone's phone number.
And who knows anybody's phone number?
It's full of cigarette butts. There's a front page story about Lady Unterwald. It's the end of the line. The
Unterwald.
Unterwald Empire came to a grisly end last night when the wealthy heiress was unexpectedly assassinated aboard her own train. 3 suspects are currently held in custody, awaiting questioning.
You know your phone number? Yeah, but that's not helpful, right? You gonna call yourself? I know my number
There's nothing more reliable than print media.
and my waifu's number.
I know things look bad, but I'm not rooting through trash just yet. It's a lamp used for interrogating suspects. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes.
You know mom's phone number? That's an important number to know.
It's every bureaucrat's dream. A box of neatly organized paperwork.
Oh, Eli, I don't know if you've already played through Oberdin, but I'm probably playing that either next or after another like short game called Stellar Conundrum Chapter 1. Yeah, I'm down to Stellar Conundrum and Oberdin. Oberdin? Oberdin. Yeah.
It's an article from Lamont and Bailey's first big case. Lumbering Flatfoot goes toe-to-toe with sole criminal. A petty thief at the shoe emporium was quickly brought to heel this morning by Lex Lamont and his partner, Justice Bailey.
Yeah. Pretty excited to play Oberdin. Message me when you're doing Oberdin. I'd love to watch. Yeah. I loved Papers, Please. And this is the same dev.
There's a photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign. You won't catch me incriminating myself, tiny machine.
Funny. This
Oh, if I could just get out of these shackles.
game is funny. Just don't stream it Monday. I'm going to a concert on Monday. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to be done with this game anytime soon. What concert are you going to? I could flip the light switch, or I could just try rolling up the paper. How is this fan actually still running? I don't get it. Okay, but sure. Crude air funnel on the keys. This is a bit Moon Logic-y. Okay. Oh shit, 7 Dust, 3 Days Grace, and Disturbed. That's awesome. No Parsec? I know, Lucian. You keep mentioning Parsec. You keep mentioning Parsec. And I keep meaning to download it to try it out, but as soon as I stop streaming, it's like Severance, man. I just go back to my normal mode, thinking about Monster Hunter Wild, thinking about dinner. Yeah, that's a good concert, Eli. I've seen 7 Dust a couple of times live, and I've seen Disturbed maybe once or twice. I don't think I've ever seen 3 Days Grace, but I definitely listened to 3 Days Grace, their first album, a lot. Yeah, I probably know all the songs on their first album. I've already seen Disturbed, but I'm going for 3 Days Grace. Yeah. Is it? It's not the same singer, is it? Did they get the old singer back? Their old album 1X is one of my favorites of all time. Is that the one that has I Am Machine? That was a really good song. I keep meaning to get on Hefty's case about Secret of Mana too. Yeah. Is Adam the original singer? Wait, so both singers are in it now? Oh. Maybe you're not gonna figure out Posh and Save at the time. Who knows? It might not even work. I mean, I've heard Parsec. Not just from you. I've heard it before. I imagine it's not terrible to set up. That's cool. What are they gonna do with 2 singers? I Am Machine is their first album with Matt, the new vocalist. Fifth album overall. Yeah, I think I stopped after the first. I may know like a couple of songs from 1X, but for the most part, the one that has I Hate Everything About You. Oh, I'm blanking on the other tracks, but yeah. I had a burned copy of that CD because
if only I could reach a little further.
Because, you know, MP3 CDs were the thing. Yeah, oh, it's classic. I don't think there's a single bad song on that album. I guess I used it, right? There we go. Yeah, Lucid, put yourself to work. Get this done. The new singer was the bassist's brother. Huh.
That's taken care of. But I
Yeah.
still need to find a way out of here.
Yeah, I know at one point when, I guess Adam is the original singer, when Adam left, they tried to recruit, I think Chris Daughtry to sing, maybe. Either that or they tried to recruit Adam to sing in the Daughtry band, one of the two. You don't like Daughtry? What's wrong with you? Daughtry's completely fine. Great voice, distinctive voice. Yeah, I have no problems with Daughtry. Allegedly, there's an album on the way releasing this June with both singers in it. Yeah. He looks like me and Guy Lanner. So sexy is what you're saying, Pauls. A bromance. Man crush. Oh, yeah, I'll have to... Maybe I should revisit 3 Days Grace. I have Spotify. You just don't like the American Idol thing? I mean, you know, I don't judge. He has a great rock voice. He has a great rock voice. And like, of the singles that I've heard on the radio, they're good. Are they like super technical? No. Are they super unique? No. But I mean, he has a great rock voice. You could throw him as a frontman in any band and he'd probably be able to kill it. Okay, well, what am I doing now? I'm out, so I guess let's open the window.
It's a long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall.
I used to like America's Got Talent until they turned every bit into a sob
I
story.
think they're coming back.
Oh, turn off. I was gonna say turn off the light switch.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective?
It's lucid. Like, I mean, that's American Idol. That's every reality show, right? They're looking for, you know, that feel-good story, that heartbreak story, and, you know, a dream given, blah, blah, blah. And then they're also looking to humiliate people that are really bad that shouldn't be in those competitions. Yeah. I didn't even know the singers changed. I didn't follow the band. I knew the singers changed because Adam has a very distinctive voice. And when I heard other 3 Days Grace songs, I was like, okay, this is different. Yeah. Concert that was announced recently that I have my eyes on is this July. Jimmy Eat World and the Offspring. Are we going to the same concert? Is that the one in Virginia? Because we got tickets to go see Offspring. I am going to it. Yeah, I'm going to that. Yeah, we already got tickets. I had no idea Jimmy Eat World was going. But, you know, Anthony, he's a really big fan of Offspring. And I'm like a semi-decent fan of Offspring. They released a new album last year. So, yeah, we're going. We already got tickets. No idea Jimmy Eat World was going to be there. But, I mean, I'm down. If you want to carpool, let me know. You don't want to have feeling, I don't want to feel, but people that watch reality shows want to feel. Gratuitous establishing shots. Here's gratuitous establishing shots, yeah.
With a series of gratuitous establishing shots.
Is it actually going to be a series of established shots? Adversary proceeding. Full lineup is Newfound Glory, Jimmy Eat World, and The Offspring. I know one song by Newfound Glory. My Friends Over You.
It all started on the Royce Express.
That's probably an easy song to learn.
The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. I hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me.
I know two songs by Newfound Glory, and one of them is a cover. What are the two songs? And what, which cover?
This way for dining carriage, casino carriage, lounge area. Ooh, I love a good brochure. But I have other pressing matters to attend to.
You have to know My Friends Over You. That was like one of their biggest hits.
Is this the dark chiseled in outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers. It's quite a sensitive matter.
She's really just gonna sit there and let me listen?
Excuse
there we go.
me, this is a private conversation.
Sorry.
Yeah. My friends over you.
I've always been fascinated by these little trolleys.
Sir, you can order from the dining carriage if you're hungry.
Just browsing.
I'll have to catch up on some Jimmy Eat World because I really only know singles.
How do you explain the hair in my soup?
Impossible. We maintain the strictest hygiene standards. I assure you, madame, there are no mice aboard.
I'm telling you, I saw it scurry through a hole in the wall.
I like it. She said, I saw it. I know the entire Bleed American album. I had that in my graduating year of high school. Is that Jimmy Eat World?
Oh, I can hear it in the walls. It's keeping me up all night.
I assure you, the other guests have not reported any scratching or squeaking, madame.
Never did keep up with them after that, but I still enjoyed some of their singles. Yeah, what did that album have? I know, In the Middle. I know, Takes My Pain Away. I know there's others, but those are the only two that I remember off the top of my head.
It's a thief, too. I'm sure it ran off with my bracelet.
Are you sure you have not merely misplaced the item?
Pain was on another album? Oh, was it? Damn. I always thought those songs were like on complete opposite ends of the spectrum, right? In the Middle was like a super positive, everything's gonna be alright, just keep your head down, keep working. And then Pain was like, the world is ending, I need to be medicated in order to get through the day. Futures is my favorite of theirs, and Bleed American is still so good. I'll have to add them to... I'll have to listen to some new 3 Days Grace and some old Jimmy Eat World. Especially Jimmy Eat World, because I'm going to go see them in concert. I want to at least know what I'm getting into. Nothing worse than seeing a band and not knowing any of the songs.
Oh, I can hear it.
I assure you.
Alright, let's... Can't take anything, right? Yeah.
Sir, you can
Just browse.
Alright, what do we got? I'm going to try my best not to use the highlighting. I feel like it's kind of cheating.
It's
Only
a
if I
very
get stuck.
generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal.
But yeah, Bleed America and a praise chorus. The Middle and Sweetness were the single. I feel like I know the Sweetness. You know, it's an older band that I still follow. Stabbing Westward. I love them to death. They are great.
I don't remember leaving my door open.
There, that should do it.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady Unterwald. Of course. If you've come about the sink, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis
I know that song, Paul.
Herman Merman.
I won't become the thing I hate,
Detective
probably.
Extraordinaire.
I won't become the thing I hate.
Oh, surely you've read the stories of my cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Ah, well, there's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
Yeah.
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy. Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
Why did you yell my name?
What an unusual encounter. I suppose I should read Lady Unterwald's letter.
Yeah. Stabbing Westward was like emo industrial, I guess. That'd probably be the best way to describe it. But they were amazing. They released 4 albums, but we don't talk about the 4th album because it was pop garbage, except for like 1 or 2 songs. Broke up. The lead singer went on to form another band called The Dreaming, which was like super... They were all gothed out. I don't know. The music didn't really sit with me. I didn't really like the new band. But his voice... the lead singer, Chris, incredible voice, distinctive voice. Me and my friend saw them last year, 2 years ago, because they ended up getting back together. as Stabbing Westward, and they were awesome. They even released a new album a couple years ago. Industrial usually has that emo look with the heavy goth emo makeup anyway. Yeah, Dreaming I feel like took it too far. Yeah, I think Stabbing Westward was fine the way they looked.
Oh, what's better than comfy slippers, a tall glass of milk, and an even taller stack of paperwork?
Did I look at everything?
Nah, I don't need to look at my undergarments right now. Ah, old Reliable. It's got me through many a jam.
Save Yourself was the other banger. Yeah. I liked the single off of Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel. Shame. Shame was, I think, the song that like made them famous. Shame. I Don't Believe was the other single. And those were the first 2 tracks on that album too. Yeah, I Don't Believe was great. Super heavy.
A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee.
Yeah, Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel was great. Their first album, it was like okay. Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel was the sophomore album, fantastic. And then the next album that came out was Darkest Days, and that was really good too. Their 4th album was self-titled, and it was released by a different company, different music label, and they made them go poppy, and it just did not work. And then they broke up. Flip the light switch? What does this do? Does she do anything? No. I'm guessing that's probably going to be a puzzle, right? Like someone wrote something, and if you turn off the light, you'll see it.
Looking neat and orderly.
Oh, the original Mortal Kombat soundtrack? Fuck yeah, that shit was a banger. I own that.
I don't think this is getting fixed anytime soon. Cool mint-flavored mouthwash. Advisory: contains pure ethanol. Ingredients: ethanol, 29.9%. Eucalyptol, menthol, methyl salicylate, paloxamer 407, thymol.
There was another movie soundtrack, I think it was based on a horror movie, that had collaborations between different rock bands. I just remember one of the songs was Marilyn Manson and the Sneaker Pimps, called Long Hard Road Out of Hell. I don't remember what the movie was. I made a Spotify playlist with all the songs on it since it's not available in its entirety on its own.
I'll let maintenance handle the blockage. I thought my brown suit was perfectly fine. This baby can hold up to 1,500 case files. 1,550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks. This baby, 15.
I don't want to look at the letter just yet.
One of my only stipulations for traveling long distances.
Oh,
You've
Spawn.
gotta have access to a trusty typewriter.
That movie was so disappointing. I was such a huge fan of Spawn, the comic book, and when the movie came out, all I could think was, what the fuck is this?
Provides the perfect light level for reading legislation.
It had so
Hey,
much
if you're not
potential.
squinting, you're having too much fun.
I mean, they're releasing DC movies, Marvel movies. They could definitely do a rated R Spawn movie. Braxy Waxy, how are you?
Lady Unterwald's eye. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies.
It's a stack of files regarding Lady Unterwald's estate. Each one needs checking over before receiving that sweet stamp of approval.
Good, didn't know the video today. Nice, nice. On YouTube? You didn't like Leguizamo as Violet? I did not. I did not. But then again, like, I just didn't like that movie overall. Time lapse?
I've got all the classics. the art of law, letters of the law, even coleslaw.
Wow, that's a bad
Although
joke.
that one's just a collection of recipes.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched the movie since it came out in theaters, but I remember it being pretty terrible. You still have all your old Spawn comics? Oh yeah, so do I. Yeah. Yeah. I have all my old comics from the 90s. I just never offloaded them, but now they're kind of nostalgic and sentimental. I mean, they just sit in a corner in my closet. I have a bunch of Spawn. I have when Superman died, they split into 4 different Supermen, right? The Cyborg one, dude with the shades, Superboy, and the black dude with the armor. Yeah, I have that. Maybe like 1 or 2 Marvel. Some Dark Horse. Mostly Image, though. Mostly Image. Wildcats, Spawn, the Max, Cyberforce, Gen 13. What else? Oh, I have D&D. Was that Marvel? Oh, and then like the Violator miniseries, the Angela miniseries. I had the Dungeons and Dragons comic books too. I think that was DC. Max, yeah. Remember they Max they had the cartoon on MTV. And then there was a Spawn cartoon. I don't want to say cartoon because it implies it's like a kiddie show. I don't know. What's the proper term? You can't say anime because that implies Japanese anime. The animation on HBO. All right, let's just grab this letter.
I wonder what Lady Unterwald has in store for me this time.
Yeah, look at television. Aeon Flux. I don't know the Head or Brothers Grunt, but I know Max, I know Aeon Flux. You had a bunch of Spawn comics from the Humble Bundle. I read the first couple of issues of Spawn on Amazon because it was free. Amazon Unlimited or Amazon Kindle Unlimited. And I don't know, it kind of didn't age well, I think. The writing was, I don't know, it didn't hold up to me. I really would like to see how it ended, because I never did get to see the ending of Spawn. It influenced me a lot as a kid, yeah.
Dear Arthur, please report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one. Get out of those drab clothes and have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely, Lady Unterwald.
Unterwald.
So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters.
Oh, I missed it. I've been starting to do these draw and chill videos, 1 hour each, unedited. Gotcha. The Head was a guy that had an alien living in his head, which made his head Oh, no, that does sound familiar. Yeah. It was very, very strange, but also just what I needed in the mid-90s. Do you remember Max Headroom? That was another weird artifact of the 90s.
It's a wax seal from the Unterwald estate. It's a letter from Lady Unterwald asking me to wear the suit she provided. Look out, world. Arthur A. Ackerman has some intense lawyering to do.
AAA. He sold me Sex Pepsi cans when I was 6. I guess we're going, right? Yeah, we're going. Let's get out of here. Oop.
It's room 306.
Did it say what room it was? Let me see. No,
It's a letter from... I think this was Lady Unterwald's husband.
Tell me someone else
to him.
Someone else remembers the Sex Pepsi cans? I mean, if you're talking about Britney Spears on a Pepsi commercial.
Hello?
Oh, no. Oh, I can run. Okay.
It's room 304. Hello? I guess nobody's there. It's room 303.
Just gonna knock on all of them.
Hello? Looks like nobody's home. It's room 302. Anyone in? They must have left.
Don't Google 6 Pepsi can. Yeah, that doesn't sound like I would get good results.
The luggage room. Hello? I guess nobody's home.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I hope you have safe search on.
It's a fancy cart for transporting luggage. I've only ever seen these in hotels.
Come on, jump on it, ride it.
This way for kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
Probably won't let me in, right?
What are you doing in here?
What?
Not another health inspector, we hope.
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Oh, zut. That's even worse.
So much worse.
I'm just looking for Lady Unterwald.
La madame is the other way.
Va-t'en, avocat.
Okay, I'm going.
Does anybody speak French? Come on, Paul. You live in Canada.
They seemed pretty annoyed. I'll come back later.
These were very artsy Pepsi cans called Pepsi Cool or something. If you put them in the right order, it spelled out sex. Wow. How can I remember stuff like that, but not what I did yesterday? Because you were a kid. Everything was super important. I know French as well as you know Spanish. Yes. So you know the French word for biblioteca. Alright, I guess we're just going this way. We all learned Spanish in school. Yep. I took 3 years of it. Remember basically nothing. At least the Gen Xers did. Yeah. And French library is bibliothèque.
The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me.
No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunter.
Gunter.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you.
Both of us? At once?
Well, what is it?
Where can I find Lady Unterwald?
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead.
Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks. Are you both waiting for something?
We're waiting to be seated, because someone forgot to make a dinner reservation.
I thought you were going to do it.
And don't even think about cutting in line, Arthur. I have low blood sugar.
Don't worry, I already ate.
Steam Deck enables man to not play hundreds of games on the go. That sounds like hard drive. And just to correct you, I played all my games, but I have not played my Steam Deck in months. So, same conclusion, but different in that I just don't play my Steam Deck. Yeah. But I also don't really take my Steam Deck on the go either, so it's a portable machine that I keep plugged into my TV.
Hey,
That's
of course. You're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
I'm an anomaly. I haven't gone handheld since Game Boy Advance SP. That was my last hurrah. Yeah, I don't really travel all that much, and that's the only time I will play handhelds. It's just much nicer just to hook it up to the TV and just get a wireless controller. Plus, I've also taken up reading now, so now I read in bed instead of play my Steam Deck in bed. Ooh, tunnels or bridges? Bridges first, right?
Bridges. I often work around my problems.
Ah, so you're a fellow bridge buff. Ugh, of course you'd side with him.
You spent half the infrastructure budget on those stupid tunnels, Gunter.
And yet, they're still better than your bridges to nowhere, Hagen.
When I was getting things in order for my parental visit, I stumbled across my Steam Link. Bought that baby for $1, but it's never been unpacked. I think the official Steam Link hardware might be worth something, Lucid? Maybe check eBay. Yeah. So I have a Raspberry Pi with the Steam Link software that I've been using to stream games downstairs. But now that I have a Steam Deck, the Steam Deck actually, you know, plays games, obviously, but it also has the Steam Link software built in. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 for me. So I don't even use my Raspberry Pi anymore. Yeah, I played while watching TV. Like, I don't do that kind of silliness with PC enough as is. Yeah, it's just Steam Link software, Paul. It's like streaming. It allows you to stream your desktop to the Steam Link. Like, if you want to play your video games on, like, a big screen. You definitely need to have it hardwired, though. It doesn't do very well with Wi-Fi. With a failed device that allows you to play Steam games on your network, unlike your TV. Yeah. I think initially it was just going to be hardware only that you could buy from Steam, but then it didn't really sell very well, so they just released it as software. You can actually put Steam Link on your phones, I think, now. Yeah. So if you wanted to, you could download the Steam Link software, stream your desktop to your phone, and then also like hook up like a Bluetooth controller if you wanted to do that. Pretty good considering Lucid got it for $1. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. Seeing it for 25 to 75 Canadian. What's the what's the exchange rate, right? Isn't like 75 Canadian like 50 US? I forget.
Looking forward to Lady Unterwald's speech?
Oh, yes. I believe Auntie Unterwald is to announce her successor.
Mother says she'll surely keep the estate in the family.
And who better to take over the reins than her most talented nephew?
I couldn't agree more.
Change is almost as stupid fast as Bitcoin. I was hoping I had the Holy Grail, not a tank or 2 of gas. Yeah. I actually have a hardware Steam Link too. When I initially got my Raspberry Pi, I was looking to see if I could like test to see if the Raspberry Pi was as good as the Steam Link, the dedicated Steam Link. So I had a coworker let me borrow his since he was never using it. I actually need to give it back to him, honestly, but I don't even know if he wants it back. It wasn't super powerful. Like I think I had Wi-Fi. The original Steam Link had Wi-Fi, but the Ethernet is only like 100 base T. Is that the term? 100 megs? Max of 100 meg, right? It wasn't gigabit Ethernet, so it was just kind of underpowered even when it first came out. Honestly, easier just to get a Steam Deck or the newest Raspberry Pi and just install it that way.
I should probably go.
Bye.
$1 is 70 cents average for when I usually check. Yeah. When my pops was here, he asked if he could borrow my DVD VHS to go through some old VHSs. Forgot to take it with him, so I was going to order one to be delivered to him. VHS players are like $300. What? Brand new ones? Or are you talking about trying to get used ones? I can see brand new ones because nobody makes them, right? So economies of scale. I'm still trying to find a 4K player for cheap. The cheapest option would be the Xbox One S. I bet half my VHS tapes wouldn't even be watchable. They're probably watchable. You probably overwrote them with all the porn that you have, though. Is this her?
Hello.
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
Arthur. Yeah, my roommate has a little mini TV that has a DVD player and a VHS player in it.
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Rocky Balboa?
Oh.
What about yourself?
Heck yeah, screw in the coax cable super tight and let's see some green boobies. Alright. They are stored in an unheated shed, -40 and plus 100. Woo! Yeah. Those tapes are melted.
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney.
Ah, so you're a paper pusher.
It has its moments. Sometimes I get to use the rubber stamp.
Now everything is HDMI. Well, except your monitors, right? Your monitors are DisplayPort. And HDMI.
What's wrong with being a paper pusher?
Being a paper pusher isn't a bad thing, Arthur. We just move in different circles, that's all.
I've got both. Well, for one of them. Yeah, this, my shitty monitor that my camera's on is HDMI and DVI, right? And then my gaming monitor over here is HDMI, DisplayPort, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be performing right now?
You're starting to sound like my stage manager. They'll call me when I'm needed.
My wife hates the fact that my monitors are 2 different sizes. It just messes with her OCD.
I've been instructed to have a good time.
And you think I'm that kind of girl?
No, I mean...
Relax, I'm just messing with you. They probably just wanted you to loosen up a bit.
I just can't get rid of my VHS DVD combo. It's one of those rare DVD players that has no issues with burned media. I've not burned a CD in 15 years, but I can't get rid of it. Yeah. You know, there's a chance, right? There's a chance. The minute you sell that thing, you're going to need to watch something that's been burned, and you're not going to be able to. But yeah, you should dump it. Marie Kondo that shit.
Any tips for having some fun around here?
There are some simple pleasures in life we can all follow. Eat, drink, sleep, fuck.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
Dump it. It's useless. No one's going to pay you money for it as a collectible. Listen to Brax. He's a wise, wise man. Yeah. Chuck it. Chuck it. Now if it's a Betamax player, now we're talking.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity couldn't hurt, Arthur. Maybe it's time to explore some new angles.
I have to go. There's an old lady waiting for me.
Really? Well, I'm not one to judge.
VHS was alpha. I like Betamax. I like the fact that the tapes were smaller. I feel like they were easier to handle. You want my old phones, Lucid? Since, you know, apparently you're a dumping ground for old electronics. I've got a couple of Android 5 and 6 devices I could give you. They still work. Yeah, Sony just had better advertising. Yeah, I think when it came to Blu-ray and HD DVD, I think they are fairly equivalent as far as picture quality. Blu-ray could hold more, though.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
Gross.
I wonder if Blu-ray would have succeeded had Sony not included a Blu-ray player in their PS3.
Hello?
Hello again.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
You can fit more stuff on them? Yeah. I think the HD DVDs were cheaper to manufacture, though, weren't they?
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
I told you. I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think that's just the perfume.
I think HD DVD was kind of
Really?
doomed from the start, right? Because when Blu-ray and HD DVD came out, there were way more movie studios that were supporting Blu-ray. So I don't know if like Microsoft and Toshiba were just trying to put up a competitor to compete, to slow them down. I don't know. Let me talk to Don.
I'll talk to him later.
Okay.
A little birdie told me that Lady Unterwald plans to retire.
Haha, and how did you happen upon that little nugget of information, my sweet?
You know I can't reveal my sources, darling. They're saying the Gudrun twins are in line to take over next.
Well, I shan't be stepping foot on any train under their control.
Oh, heaven forbid! It'll be carnage.
I shan't.
I heard the galley was shut down after a routine health inspection.
Oh, don't tell me that. I just ate.
Now I hear they have themselves a rodent problem.
Stop right this minute.
Did you know the lady has a gentleman caller?
Oh, pray tell.
Oh,
He's
pray
some
tell.
high-flying tycoon with a penchant for the finer things.
Oh, a penchant.
Sounds like he aims to mix business with pleasure.
I wish I could imitate accents like that.
Excuse me! This is a private conversation.
I do have a fair amount of older technology. The VHS/DVD combo is right next to my PS3. Yeah, I still have my PS3. Hey, do you need PS3 controllers? I have PS3 controllers I need to get rid of. I was using them for my Steam Link for a little while, but I finally just started replacing them with the 8-bit DOE controllers. They're just better. They're less fussy when it comes to connecting them. Yeah, I do have some handheld consoles that I keep, like a DS, Game Boy, old school Game Boy Color, and a 3DS. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, clean house, Lucid. It'll make you feel better. Getting rid of stuff.
Hey there.
The name's Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
Can I help you, Arthur?
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
Who's that?
Lady Unterwald? Heiress to the Waldbahn Empire?
Uh-huh.
She walks around with a cane. She's really old and eccentric.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, the Zelda 3DS XL boxed up in my closet. I think mine's an XL as well. Might be a cool collector piece down the road. Yeah, you can hold on to that, right? Retro consoles are popular, and also like Zelda is hugely popular. Maybe in like 10, 20 years.
You really don't...
Doesn't ring a bell.
So, you heading anywhere exciting?
Woo! 350?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
What's that you're drinking?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
I should put a channel point redemption for comic books. So I can pull out some of my old comic books and show you guys.
What did you say you were drinking again?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa.
Bottomless.
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis. Tell me about the exciting world of accounting. I bet you get to review a lot of financial paperwork. Hot damn!
Hot damn. I took 2 accounting classes, and let me tell you, I would not be a good accountant. The debt to credit, or is it debit and credits, making them match, I couldn't figure it out. Man, I thought he was an accountant and was in architecture.
Tell me more about being an accountant.
I'm just here to enjoy a drink, Arthur.
I want to grab that hot damn sound clip and make it a command in my channel. Hot damn! It would be cool. Have a pretty decent collection. A few X-Men #1s when they made all the new teams. Tons of old Image and Dark Horse. And you can't forget the Beavis and Butthead comic #1. It's a classic. I had the Street Fighter comic. I can't remember what company made it, but I remember thinking it was more expensive than normal comics, because when I was buying comics, they were $2 and they were $2.50 each, right? But the Street Fighter comics were $3 each. Aren't you supposed to be a detective in this game? Yes, but this is a flashback to before Lady Unterwald gets killed.
I should be going.
I'm also taking way too long to get through everything. Yeah, I had the Street Fighter comic. I have a really busted up copy of Aliens vs. Predator. Like, it is, like, destroyed.
Evening, barkeep.
What'll it be?
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
1 non-alcoholic cocktail, please.
Sure. 1 mocktail coming right up.
Mocktail.
Thanks. Evening, barkeep.
Give me one of everything.
Can I order?
Sure.
I need a strong cup of coffee.
1 steaming hot cup of coffee coming right up.
I just want the items.
Oof, that's hot.
Right? Am I getting
I hope
items?
The suit isn't a rental.
Let me see. Yeah, let's order everything.
Evening, bar. Can I order?
Sure.
Just give me something brimming with alcohol.
Have you got any identification?
Oops. Oh.
No, but my mustache is coming through any day now.
I'm sure you'll have a full beard one day, kid, but I can't serve you without ID.
Alright.
Actually, I don't need a drink.
All right.
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
What's the most difficult part of being a bartender?
To be a great bartender, one must master the art of multitasking and recalling information quickly.
I thought it'd be all the broken glass you have to sweep up. Have you seen Lady Unterwald around here?
Keep walking down the carriages. You can't miss her.
Where can I...
Keep making your...
I should get going.
Alright, what is that? That's about the corking device.
What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh.
Bottles. Bottles.
Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Hey.
Thanks!
More items.
They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
Ladder hemstitch, mitered corners, 100% white linen? Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
Are these lemons free?
Do you actually want the lemons?
Yes.
I might do. Well, I'll just take one.
There we go. All the items. Anything that's not nailed down.
I can make out the labels on a few of these bottles. Diamond Line.
Okay. I guess that's it. There she is.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a
Damn.
moment.
Lots of animation.
Oh, tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame. Exactly as I see.
Ooh, I feel like that's a clue.
Well, I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like. Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Of course. I'll keep it safe in the briefcase for now.
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
Taking a train from the East Coast to the West Coast is on my bucket list. Me too. Me too. I'd like to take, maybe not like from coast to coast, but just take an Amtrak like somewhere, like long term, like over a day or two. Maybe Midwest or whatever. I think that would be fun. Oh, okay. Was I supposed to close that? Oops. Nah, Polish has been demoted himself. He was asking for benefits.
Ah, that's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Falsh didn't want to work for free.
Oh, no.
He asked me if there was a 401k option. I told him there wasn't.
I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible?
You won't work for free, why should I?
I knew it. How could... The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open.
Wedge something in the gap. Maybe this? I don't know.
That doesn't need... I need
No.
to slide something thin.
Thin and wiry. Okay.
Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water.
Can I grab? No.
I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument. I didn't know Lady... I've never been painted before. It all happened so fast. Let's hope all these coats are made from faux fur.
Yes. Never work for free. Never work for free and don't work overtime without getting paid for it. I don't know what it is with people working for free for their company. Makes no sense.
There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology.
That's got
There's
a wire
lot
in it,
of
right?
bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift. The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu. A secret
Jean
admirer, perhaps? The
Read it.
card was signed... A secret...
Enjoy the balloons.
The balloons are a nice touch. These petals smell quite fragrant.
Okay, I don't have anything thin and wiry. Can't close the window. Look at my inventory for a second. Thin and wiry.
That doesn't work. It's a steaming hot cup of... It's all of the sugar and none of the fun.
Okay. I don't see anything. I can't pick up the chili plant. Yeah, nothing. Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back. We need something thin and wiry. Yeah.
The will! It's caught on the window! I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Meanwhile...
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
What, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train?
Oh, indeed there is.
Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament?
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time.
Hey, Lucian,
Here's the
thank
secret. Don't tell anyone.
you. Thank you for the Prime sub. You're the best. You're not going to believe this, but...
You're not going to believe this, but,
Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Herman Merman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
Oh, somebody else is gonna die.
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Herman? Well then.
Well then.
What do we do now?
Part 1, The Late Lady Unterwald.
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
Alright, here's the detective portion now. Grab the missing will. It's gonna fly,
No,
right? Yeah.
I can't lose it again! It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers.
Just killed death in the library. What is that? Is this anything new? Do I look at this again?
Ladder hems?
No.
You should expect nothing less.
Oh, gotcha. You killed death? Like death that shows up at the end of the 15-30 minutes?
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
I figured you could kill him, but I didn't know a way to, like, stun lock him to death.
Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic air. What's troubling you?
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald.
Well, that's a little above my pay grade. I suggest you keep exploring and make sure you speak to everyone. The clues will come to you eventually.
Thanks.
I need to add more co-op games to my wish list. Split Fiction just came out, but there's also It Takes Two by the same company. You need to unlock a bunch of stuff or otherwise you get wrecked. I survived almost 3 minutes last night and still died. Damn! So it's not like you can just kill death quickly.
I may have accidentally lost Lady Unterwald's will.
I'm no expert, but that document sounds pretty important. Are you working towards getting it back?
Yes.
I think I can, but it always seems just out of reach.
Patience might be in order. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
Thanks.
Need to unlock 2 things to pair with the Laurel. Otherwise, as well as some other stuff. I gotcha.
I don't really know what I should be doing.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
All right.
Oh, that's a hint line, I guess?
Actually, that's enough advice for now. I should get going. Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
I can't believe Lady Unterwald was killed.
Uh-huh. It's a tragedy, to be sure.
You still have no idea who she is, do you?
Not a clue.
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Drat. That actually sounds great.
That actually does sound like a good time.
Why sit around when you could help me solve a murder?
Do you have any investigative experience?
Well, no.
Mm-hmm. I'm just fine where I am.
I am a lawyer, right?
Tell me more about the world of accounting. Are we talking annual auditing? Do you have to prepare tax returns? Oh, I bet you have to review entire financial operations.
Mm-hmm. It's why I drink.
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
A wealthy tycoon. Which wealthy tycoon?
Who do you think it was?
Somebody stood to gain from her death, believe me. If they comb over her will, they'll find their culprit. Power outages, vermin infestations, now murder. Whatever's going to happen next.
I'm not waiting around to find out.
Oh, quite right.
They're saying the Gudrun twins are in...
Well,
Same dialogue. Hey, the twins got their seats.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes. We had all kinds of meetings with her. She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here?
Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
Whoa.
The wealthy have adversaries. They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake. I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started.
We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry. Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving. Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished. Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth. Not if I smacked you first. What was that? Nothing.
Jeez. Alright, so maybe I can get them some food.
Did Lady Unterwald have any...
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
and power
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I should...
Bye.
Farewell.
Let's talk to Dawn.
Psst, you delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well, I...
Atta boy.
Oh,
You just
no.
watch and learn now.
He's gonna get slapped.
So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Whoa.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
See you around, Arthur.
Unrequited love.
Key.
Don dropped his keys in the commotion. I really should return them to him.
Nope. What was he eating?
Don didn't even finish his meal. What a waste!
No? I was hoping I can grab the fork, maybe.
Don didn't...
To open up the drawer, but I guess not. Okay.
Please wait to be seated. I guess it's more of a suggestion.
Okay. Super carriage. Alright, so I can use the phone if I want a hint, but we don't need the hint yet. What room number is this?
Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite. Room 303.
303.
It's a...
303.
It's room 303.
This one, then.
Oh, I guess he's not in here.
Ooh, wooden wire hanger. There we go.
There are piles of wooden casino chips in these boxes.
Let's see what the light switch does. Nothing. Okay.
There's nothing in there I need.
Mouse burrow.
A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest.
Okay.
Looks like Don's been practicing poetry. Looks like Don...
A magnet?
That's a seriously powerful magnet.
Grab it.
Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
Oh, I haven't discovered the puzzle yet.
I guess Don's been winning big at the casino. Everything's just been thrown in here. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern.
Ball bearings, okay.
I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint.
Alright, let's go take the wire hanger and open up the drawer.
Uh-oh. Someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
Ooh, hide under the covers?
There's no way I'm getting in that bed.
Hide under the sink? Oh, that works. Okay.
That's enough, Donnie. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
So are they the accountants for Lady Unterwald?
You better be right.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Have you ever played the Colonel's Bequest Sierra murder mystery from the late 80s? I haven't, no, but I know about it. It's on my wish list on Good Old Games. Can I get this magnet now? No. Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I want to play it. I've heard it's very good. Do I need to, like, save or anything? Autosave? Okay. Okay. Ooh, let's talk.
Hello?
Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald
Treasurer.
estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. Or looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
It's a good time if you like parsers. I'm decent with parsers. Doesn't Colonel's Bequest have a time cycle? Like a time, not a time limit, but like if you show up in one room at a certain time, there will be a character there. So you have to kind of time everything. That sounds like it would be difficult with parsers. Also, are there dead ends? I know Sierra likes to dead end you in a lot of their point and click games.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Adversaries, not enemies.
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald, but I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! I've always been fascinated with expenditure control.
It does. You can push the plot forward on accident. I can't recall if it has dead ends. I think you basically don't successfully solve the mystery. Okay. So, sounds like they encourage you to play it multiple times in order to get farther and farther along the plot. Been forever, though? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's on my wish list.
What's it like working with the Goodrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
I can assure you.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
So I've been perusing this subreddit called /r battle stations. Man, people have some nice gaming setups. It makes me a little jealous. I kind of want to make my own battle station. It's just expensive because most of them use a they call it a butcher block, basically just like a slab of wood, and then they get like 2 IKEA drawers and mount it up on that. LED lights, recessed lighting, cable management. I wish mine looked that good. Okay, let's go get this. Let's go open this drawer up. Butcher blocks aren't that expensive, really? I've looked at Lowe's and Home Depot, and they could be anywhere from like 100 to 250, I think.
All right, I want everything on black.
Wait a minute. I wanted to go to Lady Unterwald's place. I guess we'll go through here.
This way, dining, sleeper, kitchen.
How about we put it all on red?
It's solid wood laminated together, and they're pre-finished. You often can't make them for cheaper. Yeah. This desk I've had for probably 10 years. Well, not 10 years. No, probably like 50 since 2010. So like 15 years.
Ow! I love it.
You know, functional. It works, but yeah, I would like something sexier.
Put it all on black.
I imagine it's a fun way to lose all your savings.
You're half right. I'm not having much fun.
I imagine it's...
You're half...
Close tabs. Yeah. Yeah, because you figure the butcher blocks are anywhere between $100 and $200. Then each one of those file cabinets is probably like $80.
Woo, money in the bag, baby.
It still has a keyboard drawer. Mine? I think used to, but it was just kind of annoying and in the way, and I never used it.
All right, let's put everything on red.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
Oh, I'm feeling lucky.
You said that last time.
My desk drawer is almost 20 years old. Guys, I apparently have a bunch of old shit in my mode. Yes. I imagine we open up one of your closets and just
put it all on
old shit just falls out.
black.
VHS players, an old Game Boy, maybe an old vacuum cleaner. How old is your vacuum cleaner? Someone should check on that. Yeah. Do you have a Blockbuster card in your wallet still?
Who's the suit?
You better not be bad luck, mister.
Trust me, I've got a system.
Oh, I've got
That's
the system.
what they
Put it all
all
on
say.
red.
Oh, I'm feeling lucky.
You said that last time.
Who's the suit?
You.
Ooh, Don. Let's watch Don play. What's he doing?
He seems to be doing well. Too well.
Things are coming up green for Donnie.
For Donnie.
Hello.
All right, let's put everything on.
Are you ignoring?
Buzz off, kid.
Hey.
I won't ask nicely again.
I'm gonna keep talking until you do something. Ooh, what happened?
I'd better not anger him.
Woo! Money in the bag, baby.
I wonder if any of these puzzles are timing based, where I have to like click on
All right,
something
I want everything on
while they're in the
red.
middle of an animation.
Is someone there?
Oh.
Good evening, sir.
Oh.
Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
Are we shaking hands now?
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Oh, I don't know the password. Try that again. Secret handshake, right?
All right, let's put everything
It's old
on
clammy hands
black.
again.
Oh.
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
A little confused.
I'm a little confused.
Don't waste.
We're gonna try all the options. Probably need like a secret handshake.
How about we put it all on?
It's all. Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
What's going on here?
Don't wait. Oh! It's all. You need to climb.
Can't click on anything. Okay.
I don't understand.
Don't waste my.
Okay, we need a secret handshake.
Hi there. Do you know?
Put it all on red.
Hello again, friend.
Now I'm starting to get mad.
Probably best to leave him alone.
Okay.
I won!
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the
All right,
train.
I want everything
have things really
on
got so bad?
black.
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat.
Oh, how revolting.
I love her voice.
I heard the lady took a tumble on stage during her big speech.
Oh my. I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. They're keeping it all
I love it.
hush-hush. I heard Lady Unterval's bumbling attorney lost her will and testament.
Put it all
Really?
on
How
red.
awful.
It's quite a sight to behold, apparently.
He was chasing down the carriage after it.
I'm afraid the Royce
But to have...
I'm telling.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh
Anything
yeah,
else?
I won.
Ooh, what is that?
I wouldn't want to be the poor sap who has to dust a
All
moving
right, I want
chandelier.
everything on black.
Okay.
Cheating strictly prohibited. There is to be no card counting, money laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the
Things
premises.
are coming up green for Donnie.
Things are coming up rain for Donnie. Lounge carriage. I'm trying to find Lady Unterwald's room.
Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours.
What can I do? What do I have? Wire hanger. Some other things. Okay.
When this is all over, I'd like to curl up in this reading nook. It's nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting? You sure?
How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now. Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight. It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany. This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's a potential crime scene now.
Okay.
It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut.
Okay.
That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. Any chance I can borrow it?
She can't hear you.
What could you possibly need it for?
Oh, she did.
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Oh, fine. Snatch the hearing horn.
She's right there.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
Are there any newer good mystery movies out there? Knives Out 1 and 2 is a bit cheesy, but I enjoyed them. Well, Murder on the Orient, right? Since we're playing a murder mystery on a train. That was good. And then the sequel... let me see. Murder on the Orient. There's another one where it takes place... There's like a murder on a boat. Sequel? What was that one called? I've seen them both. Death on the Nile. Check those out. Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. Those were good murder mystery type movies. I don't really know any newer ones outside of that. Thanks for suggestions. Yeah. Have you seen Shutter Island? That's not a new one, but it's an oldie, but a goodie.
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
You ever seen Brick? I don't know that one. Shutter Island is the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met
Rick.
them?
Let's
They're
see.
imbeciles.
Have you met them? Brick? That's Ryan Johnson. DiCaprio, yeah, I think, yeah, it has, what's his name? Ruffalo? The guy that plays the Hulk, I think. I think I've seen it. Yeah, it has a twist. It's a Martin Scorsese film. Joseph Gordon-Levitt solving a mystery indie flick and very good. It's got pretty good reviews on Letterboxd. I'll add it. Add it to my watch list. There's a classic Clue movie with Tim Curry.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
Ooh, she's an engineer. Love the original Clue movie. I've seen it like 10 times. Yeah, it's great.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
I always thought it was cool that they changed the ending depending on where they released the movie. Like East Coast got a different ending from the West Coast. Either that or I'm misremembering it, and they just showed all the endings at the end. Yeah. I had it half memorized as a kid, and the jokes were over my head. That maid though, right? The maid.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy. She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
Isn't diesel really dirty? But it gets better gas mileage. My coworker had a diesel Volkswagen Golf that got like 40 to 50 miles to the gallon. She aged terribly. Oh. Well, I mean, that movie was made in the 80s, right? So That was, what, 40 some odd years ago? Maybe she just aged normally. Never saw it in the theaters, as I was 4 at that time. Yeah, I never saw it in the theaters either. I just remember reading about it in the Wikipedia article.
About your hearing device.
I'll put a lemon in this hearing device. Unrecognizable? I've heard the same thing about the girl with the pixie haircut in Star Trek Voyager. She was in like the first 2 seasons before being, or first 3 maybe, before being replaced with 7 of 9. Yeah, she was Neelix's, I don't know, companion, girlfriend.
Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
That's pretty funny.
You know, it'd make an incredible drinking horn.
Do you fancy yourself as some sort of Viking warrior? It's a hearing aid. It's not built for chugging mead.
Ooh, she got some fire.
Actually, I think that's everything.
Very well.
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
It, didn't go well?
Oh, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
I should get going.
Farewell.
Alright. Let me see if I can, maybe I can take this lemon and stuff it in the hearing horn. And she'll think it's broken, and she'll give it to me to fix.
Nah.
No? What about wax?
Nah.
What else can I put in there? A drink?
Nah.
No. Probably can't do anything with it then.
Nah.
No. Alright. That's fine. We'll come back. We'll come back. Oh, he's not gonna let me in, is he? Maybe she just needs a French maid outfit for you. Is Pulse being picky? Has she aged gracefully?
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
Okay, so I probably need to go. Oh, my eyes itchy. Allergies. I probably need to go to the kitchen and maybe follow this will. She's put on a bit of weight from the 80s. I mean, you know, people get old.
I'm still Lady Unterwald's attorney. Let me through.
Sorry, sir. As I said, no exceptions.
Yeah. What was she, like 20-something in the movie? So she'd be 60, 70 years old? Yeah.
I have a letter from the late Lady Unterwald right here.
This all looks to be in order.
So, I can go in?
I'm afraid not, sir. Lady Unterwald has passed on, after all.
Pretty please let me in?
Sorry, sir. No can do.
Pretty please? With a cherry on top?
No.
All right, go ahead.
Really?
No.
Nope. Nobody is getting past me as long as I'm standing here.
Maybe if I mix the 2 notes together so the perfume makes him sick.
Could you check Lady Unterwald's quarters on my behalf?
No. I can't step foot in there on account of my allergies.
There we go.
Allergies?
There it is.
Fragrance sensitivity, they call it. A room like that, filled with pungent perfume and all those fresh flowers, I'm not taking my chances.
What would happen if you sent off your allergies?
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Oh,
but I'd be fine.
You would?
Eventually.
You remember Heather Locklear? What happened to her?
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post.
No shit. Alright.
That doesn't work.
What? Let me just give it to him then?
Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that. This is...
Explicit. I know.
And the scent. It's so awful.
Awful alluring.
Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly allergic to fragrance.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I wouldn't dream of it. This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
So we're gonna keep the note?
Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues.
I do remember her, but not sure where from. She was like a sex symbol, right? I think she was on Melrose Place, but she was also in one of the Toxic Avenger movies. All right, let me open this up. They animated everything. This is great. The ledger.
This is the ledger that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those discrepancies.
Nope. It's Herman Merman.
Who's there?
Nobody.
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding?
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
Those low-budget horror movies from the 80s were a good way to get started as an actor, seems. Yeah, that was Troma Studios. I think that Jennifer Aniston wasn't the first Leprechaun. She was. And Tom Hanks supposedly got his start, first movie. Oh! Hey, Huffsy, how are you? Shit, lost my train of thought. Tom Hanks, his first movie was, I think a horror movie, or a thriller at least. How's it going, Huff? What were you playing? Thank you for the raid.
You clearly know something, Herman.
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but it got her killed. I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself, I'll leave you to it.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
Is there anything, can we do anything else?
I never took Lady Unterwald to be particularly musical. I don't think it was a secret that she disdained most noises.
Okay.
Whew.
No.
I knew I'll need to...
Nope. Guess there's nothing else. Yeah. Everything is old. Look sadly at the balloons. Love to stick around, lad. Wake up early for work. Have a good one. Thanks, Huff. See you, buddy.
Lady Unterwald hated balloons. Lady Unterwald was... So who'd want to...
It's got to be the Huan Lu, maybe, right?
The card was signed from a Mr.
I guess that's it. All right, let's get out of here. We have the accounting ledger.
I'm sure we'd find a lot of creative accounting in here. I should confront Bergman about this ledger.
Let's do it.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it. Sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Don?
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
What's Donnie's gambling scheme again?
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
Okay. Let's go get the magnet from Don's room. Is it this one? To Don's quarters. There we go.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around.
Magnet.
I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern.
Okay. I guess we just wander over there. Glad they added a running animation. You know how I feel about slow walking. Alright.
Alright, let's put everything on.
I wouldn't want him to know that I borrowed it.
Okay.
But maybe I can use this to foil his scheme. It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Okay.
Red.
Maybe just use it on the roulette table?
I should pick my moment.
Oh.
I should pick my...
Never mind. At least you tried.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes.
Mm-hmm. Wooden chips, right?
What's going on, Donnie?
Nothing. I'm just grabbing more casino chips, okay? It's a minor setback, that's all.
You're losing? I'd hardly consider that a minor setback.
Don't worry your little head about it. I'll be back in the game before you know it.
Hello?
Hello again. How can I help?
I need to go.
All right.
More fake chips.
You following me, kid? Take a hike.
Where did he get all those casino chips from? He's
We already
always a
know.
step ahead.
We already know. Okay, so freed up 80 bucks a month for internet back home. I was just gonna start paying it from now on. That's good. That's $100 you don't need to spend.
Bergman said Don was scamming the casino using magnetism and fake.
Oops. Can I do something to mess with these? Ball bearings, maybe?
They've settled into... Don must be using these fraudulent chips to cheat in the casino.
Right. So how do I stop him from doing that? Let's try it again. They're not interested,
better.
right? No. Okay.
How about we put it all on black?
She's gonna have unlimited chips, right?
Oh dear.
I lost? How?
Coming back.
Oh, wait right here, pal.
Let's see if I can get ahead of him. Let me just talk to Bergman for a second. Nope.
Looks like Don is heading this way. The door sign reads...
Can I go in?
I better get out of the way again.
Oh, damn. Forgot to ask about the truck to fix and sell. I'm going to call the DMV to ask about how I sell the truck if I'm not in town.
I'm supposed to be stealing from them. No matter. Still got plenty of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
So we should just steal all his chips. Under the heart bed.
The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look. That's a lot of contraband.
Give me it all.
Yoink! That should be all of them.
Alright. Can we close this back up? No, I guess not. How much do you think you can get for the truck?
Let's try this one more time.
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on red.
Ha! Bad luck, old chap.
Yoink.
That's not possible. Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips. Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border.
This almost sounds like LeChuck's music from Monkey Island.
Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
Magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate.
Ooh.
All right, stop. Oh, not the face.
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.
Oh, part 2, burden of proof. Still needs a lot of work to get back on the road. Got it for $3,500, already put $2,000 into it, so $5,500 cost total. If I can get 5, I'll break even on the initial cost.
Thanks for dealing with Don, Arthur. I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
Indeed. I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together. You'll find him in Lady Unterwald's quarters, no doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right. I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
I did it as a project and to teach myself to fix stuff.
We need to talk.
So it's not a total loss. Yeah, project car, right? Let's talk to the fashionable woman. Isn't she the cop?
Hello?
No?
Diana Osterhagen.
Nope.
Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well...
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
We shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
There are?
Ooh. Getting a number.
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
Gonna get a shower and try to talk to a guy back home about selling some of my workshop stuff off since my other friend never did get around to it. Alright, I mean, it's almost 7. We're probably gonna wrap up very shortly here anyway. Thanks for hanging out, Pauls. Look at this napkin.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
Use the lemon.
I think there's something here, but it's not quite legible.
I can't use this?
I think there's some...
No? I guess I need to squeeze the lemon?
Nah.
No?
It's a harmless...
Okay. I'll figure that out later. Let's go talk to the doctor. Oh, cashier's here.
Good evening, hon. Do you have any winnings?
Oh, no.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great. How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
What? I'm going to get arrested. Bag of gold.
Thanks.
All right.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help?
How are you going to fix the estate's finances?
I don't know if there's a quick fix for this one, Arthur. But with Donnie out of the picture, I can begin the work to set things right. Thanks again.
You mentioned the doctor wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I believe he's in Lady Unterwald's quarters just up ahead.
Do you think Herman was right about the will?
That it would point the finger at Lady Unterwald's killer? I'm not sure. But I'd have thought you'd know better than anyone on that subject. You were her estate attorney, after all.
There were just so many amendments. It was hard to keep track.
I love how he's super whiny sometimes.
I should be leaving now.
All right, Arthur.
We'll talk to you later. Let's go talk to the doctor. He's the doctor.
Doctor?
Arthur, thank you for coming. Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch! H-I-R-S-C-H! Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they? I can see the headlines already. The Doctor of Death who failed to save Lady Unterwald.
Unterwald.
There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
Herman's still in there?
Herman? Huh. He must have left.
Anything out of place? The letter, maybe? I don't know.
Herman? Huh.
Instrument
I
case?
didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument.
She didn't. At least not to my knowledge. Phew. It's a habanero pepper plant. Stay well away if you want to keep your taste buds.
I knew...
I'm afraid we must all come to live with our mistakes, Arthur.
Anything?
It's an empty drawer.
Okay. Maybe the books?
There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. Lady Unterwald hated all that clacking. Lady Unterwald was clearly... So who'd want to take her...
I hope we'll be able to find out, Arthur.
Arthur?
Lady Unterwald. The card was signed from a...
Jean-Loup. You know, I haven't seen him for a while.
Ooh, petal leaf.
I'll just take a handful.
Disturbing the crime scene. Oh.
That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place. hidden hatch.
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
A safe?
A hidden safe.
Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside?
He can't complain about people calling him Hearse. If he calls Arthur Arthur, that is true. Shaking my head. Oh, weird, there's a little chest on my screen. I thought it was part of the game for a moment. I clicked it and got 5 tacos. That must be a Twitch thing, because I haven't enabled any sort of external apps. Let's ponder it.
The safe has 2 locking mechanisms.
Ugh.
There are 2 locking mechanisms here. There's a combination lock. Looks like I'll need to put in a 6-digit number. And this looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated?
Yeah, weird. I've never noticed it. Yeah, that's odd.
This looks like a listening device. Could this...
Okay. I think that's it, right? So I need to get a recording of her voice.
They smell quite fragrant.
I need to probably cut this lemon so I can make this note legible. Or maybe just use that on that?
That doesn't work.
No. Let's try. I don't know.
That doesn't work.
Can I do this yet?
I think there's something here, but it's not quite
legible. Okay. Yeah, I need to cut it up somehow.
How can I help, Arthur?
What time is it? Okay, we got a few minutes. Maybe we'll finish this conversation.
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Who would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
I think we both know Lady Unterwald made a fair few enemies with her eccentricities.
Go on.
If the lady felt someone was undeserving
The
of
twins.
her inheritance, she wouldn't hesitate to remove them from her
That
will.
might be too obvious, right?
Oh dear. She did write out a cousin for chewing too loudly that one time.
When there's wealth, power, and influence to play for, nobody is without suspicion.
Got any leads on whom the killer could be?
You had the lady's last will and testament, no?
Oops.
I was hoping you might be able to point us in the right direction.
I'm working on it.
Well, be quick about it, Mr. Ackerman. There are plenty of dark tunnels on the route ahead.
Were you close enough to witness what happened?
I'm not yet able to determine a cause of death, if that's what you're asking. My working hypothesis. The lady suffered a penetrating blow and died near instantaneously.
Do you have any hypotheses about the murder weapon?
A gun?
Alas, I only got a brief look at the weapon before Lady Unterwald was carried away. As we didn't see anyone approach Lady Unterwald, she must have been struck from a distance.
Wait, he said he got a quick look at the weapon. You're not going to say it's a gun?
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in the casino. It could still be there.
Okay.
Can I ask about your missing briefcase? Where did you say you left it?
That's the thing, I can't quite remember. I definitely had it when I was with my patient. I left them behind the red curtain to recuperate.
Did it contain any of Lady Unterwald's personal details?
As a matter of fact, it did contain her confidential medical records.
Are we talking date of birth, address history, embarrassing medical conditions?
I'm afraid I can't say more, Arthur. It's important I respect patient confidentiality, even in these grave circumstances.
I'll bet it was full of doctorly equipment.
Oh, yes. All of my medical instruments were in there.
What kind of instruments?
My stethoscope, of course. A thermometer, various syringes, tongue depressors. Not to mention my sphygmomanometer.
You just made that one up.
I did no such thing.
A sphygmomanometer.
Why haven't you looked for it yourself?
I'd gladly search for it. But I feel I owe it to Lady Unterwald to remain here. If I can glean any information from the scene, perhaps I'll have been of some use.
You're a doctor, though, not a detective.
Actually, that's enough information.
Hopefully, I've been of some use.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society for a reason.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
At a train?
No. Nobody said anything about a secret society. Oh, I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
About this secret society of yours. The man behind the curtain seems, kind of rude.
Oh, don't mind Brian. He just takes it all very seriously.
Brian?
Do you think they could be behind Lady Unterwald's murder?
Of course not. That goes against their entire philosophy.
Which is...
Arthur, please, I cannot divulge that information here. I've already said too much on the matter.
I'd like to sign up. How do I become a member?
Arthur, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on! Are you saying you can't get me in?
It's not that easy. You'd need to
There
know
we go.
the
Give me the handshake.
There's a secret handshake?
Arthur, please, I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh.
Can you teach me the secret handshake?
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
Okay.
That's all for now, Doctor.
Very well.
Okay. So let's go talk to Bergman. Let's talk to these people. Work our way down.
Hello again.
What is it you...
Oh, that's it.
I should get...
Farewell.
Okay, what about the twins? Since they're
Hello there.
at a new location.
Hello. What do you want, Arthur?
Hello.
I'm sure Lady Unterwald spoke highly of you both.
I was her favorite, you know. No, she told me I was her favorite. Oh, please. She probably just confused you for me. I was the favorite. Me. Oh. No, me. 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 Me.
Ooh.
Me.
That's enough bickering, boys. Haven't we suffered enough?
Snatch it.
Sorry, Mother.
Yoink.
Yoink. All right. Well, we have the horn.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about, Lady Unterwald's hidden safe?
A hidden safe?
You didn't know.
Came out of the floor, in her quarters.
Goodness. I'm afraid to say I didn't know about that. Would have made a much better hiding spot for my ledger in hindsight. You're right. Perhaps it's too soon for jokes on the matter.
That it? Okay.
I should be leaving now.
All right.
All right, so I have a note. I have a bag of money, actually, too, right?
I'm sure I can put Don's winnings to better use.
Yeah, here. Oh. Where is he going? Can I talk to you? No? Let's see if I can just... look.
Hello?
Oh, boy. It's old.
Oh.
You need to...
I don't
maybe I can try to pretend that I have a drink for him. Let's try that.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Well, probably. Oop. Nope. Either use a bag on the winnings, or wait for him to go back and then watch them do the secret handshake. Yeah. All right. Well, it is 7. This is a good stopping point. Ooh. There we go. All right. We are done for the day. Yeah, this is good so far. I read some reviews saying there was like a bug, like a game-breaking bug. But I mean, so far, I haven't really noticed any issues. Very polished. Yeah, very polished. Lots of animations, lots of cutscenes. Voice acting's great. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. So we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. Let's raid someone. You have my guess on the murder. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I only sort of have an idea what's going on, but I'll be back next week. See ya. All right. Yeah, we'll be back on Monday, and we'll continue playing this game. I think it was that guy. I think it was that guy too. Who is online? Who can I raid? Hey, Camilio. So one guy or gal. It's that one person. Let's raid Camilio. He's playing Baldur's Gate. I don't know which one. The first one, I'm guessing. Yeah. 4 and I are on the same page. Yes. Nothing gets past y'all. All right, persons. We're out. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all next week.